Hi everyone. Turned down a little bit. Still kind of loud yesterday, but we'll see. Hello, greetings, good afternoon. I hope everyone is doing well. I am back again because there's a necessity. Humanity is hurting. Our children are still not being listened to as they should. A lot of people are waking up, but not necessarily knowing the next steps to take. Myself also, waiting for clearance and direction. So in those times, especially on a Sunday or the weekend, after you've done everything that you're going to do for the day, you want to fill yourself with a little bit of knowledge or information or anything that can help you with learning. I send everyone in this loving, healing, grace, favor, and light. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. It's kind of dark, huh? Xavier! I'm using the bathroom. Okay, never mind. It's in the bathroom. But yeah, we have 3 big piles today. Oops. I don't know. I'm going to put it to the side just in case this one came out. But this little stack fell. So if we have time and it's not too many cards, then I'll read them. I wanted to come out. What's that? I'll leave it in. If it comes back out, it comes back out. Ooh. So we're going to do one more time for the whole stack. One second. Stay weird. Not weird in a creepy way, but different, unique. I don't remember the name of this cartoon character, but I think he's super cute. Yeah. Very expressive in your attire. Do whatever you like. What makes you feel comfortable. Today I am actually going to be on a radio program this evening. Let's see. What did I do with that phone? It'll show up. I'm sure it'll ring. But going to be on a radio show, and we're going to be talking about elders, the babies, what happened with Whoopi Goldberg, quite a few things that are going on within our society and that affect our community, and some of the solutions. Because a lot of it is propaganda that we just have been so triggered by and caught up in throughout the years that we don't even recognize it. Just quickly to bring it up, and not that it's a big deal or that, it can change my views at all, but I know the other day in one of my readings, these are the cards that came up. I'm going to separate them because I'm going to put the tops up here. I'm going to put them, I'll sit them right here until it's time to read. And then this is the stack that fell out. Okay. But either way, on one of my cards, a podcast came out. And the cards, whatever falls is what I read. Whatever is divinely designed to come out, comes out. But one of the cards said Joe Rogan podcast. And I have been watching him for some time. I understand that he recently came out with, well, not he, but people came out with some footage of him saying the infamous N-word. And there's no excuses for that, none whatsoever, not giving him any passes at all. It kind of goes back to what I was saying with me and even this channel and what I'm doing. It's the message, not the messenger. Also, we have to allow people to grow. And I'm not saying this is his story or situation. I don't know his background. I don't know how he was raised or anything. But if you are raised in a household where that is a norm, that becomes who you are until you are able to break away from that stronghold and become who you truly are. So yes, he may have said those things, and it is absolutely astonishing that he would, partake in our industry or deal with our people in the way that he has, having a deep, dark secret of racism, if that is the case. But I also see it as, at one time in our lives, we may have said things about people that we did not know, based on preconceived notions, stereotypical, regular norms, anything. All I'm saying is don't get stuck in the shock factor of it all. Don't let what others are saying he did sway you from getting the knowledge that he may be able to provide. Even though he's now being dethroned and podcast, I believe, taken away from him after he had a $100 million deal with Spotify, I believe. That is very sad. But if they're going to do it to him on such a wide scale, in front of the world to see, and he's a non-melanated, very well-connected man, what do you think is going to be the trickle-down effect? We have to focus on freedom of speech, whether we agree or disagree. If someone says something you don't like, don't tune in, don't partake, don't become part of it, and don't even engage, you know. But that's neither here nor there. I do definitely support India Arie. She's a beautiful woman. It was very surprising to see her come out of all people, but she did. And she's entitled to her feelings, and they are justified. And, you know, I'm entitled to mine. I don't know truly at this point, because it's so early on, what to believe. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut, but let you know when I offered his podcast as an option, it was due to the information and knowledge that he was putting out. Has nothing to do with the person, never with me or anyone that I suggest. Let's get our bell rung. We're going to cleanse the energy. Do our deep breath in through the nose, hold for 4, and exhale through the mouth. And then I'll get started. Okay, feels great. I'm going to go ahead and get a prayer card before I jump into the cards, and they're right here. That way nothing gets mixed in. The stacks are over here. Everything is separate. And this is the stack that fell out. So if we have time, we'll get to it. Let's see. I don't think I should have to say it every day, but I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Although I have a lot of people in my family that are, and I love them just the same. These cards do have Bible verses on them, and there's a lot of great information in the Bible. I don't even want to get into the conversation about all of that, but I felt it a good note to start out with a positive prayer to go into the reading, you know, to prepare you for whatever information may be coming out. Let's see. Okay, if it doesn't come out, I am going to, let me see. They're so big, I can't. Still one more time. Try anyway. Okay. So we'll do the bottom of the deck, which is, she is more precious than rubies. Proverbs 3:15. Oh yeah. All these empresses and goddesses out here putting in that work. So beautiful and precious. Know that. And there's your confirmation. And then the one that flipped out is, let all that you do be done in love. Oh, absolutely. 1 Corinthians, what is that, 16:14? Yep. Move in love. That's my motto. So, of course, I definitely agree. And here we go. Let's get started. Okay. First card is chakras, starting at the crown, which is like right above the head or at the top of the head. The crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and then root. Those are just the different chakras located from the top of the head right down to the pelvis area. If you want more details on them, you want to know how to cleanse them and activate them, that's available on YouTube or anywhere you type it in, chakra cleansing and healing. But those are those are some. There's actually more that are above, but we'll start here and then we'll dig deeper. Okay, next is, it seems pretty dark in here. Let me see. It's a little better. Okay. Joyner Lucas, Your Heart. That's a song. So you'd want to go ahead and listen to that. I can't tell if I have a, I don't know if it's either way. Joyner Lucas, Your Heart. Okay, so put that in songs. Next is, FBI, CIA, DEA are all watching. Hope you're doing what you're supposed to be, because they're all on it. Clean as a whistle, you know, so it's what it is. But just be aware, be advised. Next is, if your family or friends are responsible, sue them. Absolutely. If you find out something was taken from you and it rightfully belongs to you, regardless if they're friends or what you consider a friend, because if they took something, they're definitely not a friend, or family. And, you know, family is family. That's by blood. You kind of don't have a choice. But if you're entitled to it, sue them and get it back and keep going. You know? Unfortunately, that's how karma works. Next is Washington Wizards. That's basketball. I remember when I lived in D.C. for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I believe. Used to hear about the games all the time. Never went because I was kind of a homebody, but whatever. Next is the Wizard. Now that could be the Wizard of Oz, the wizard in your life, a wizard that you may know. Do you believe in magic? Could be any of the sorts. Good, bad, or indifferent. Next is To Kill a Mockingbird, Maya Angelou. That's a book coming out for whatever reason. May apply to things going on in society right now. I don't remember the premise of the story. I do remember having to read it in high school. But yeah. Next is New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. Yep. Something to do with something. Maybe you're going. You got a trip planned there. You just came back. You want to go. Has something to do with something. You have family there. Could be anything. Next is after holiday shopping, save all extra money for future business ventures. Yeah, good idea. If you did shop during the holiday, you know, don't go overboard. Most of the time the kids play with it and then 2 days later they don't even care they had it. But after that, any extra change you got, save it up. You know, don't spend it. Put it up as if you don't have it and save it, because there might be a business expenditure that comes up and you'll have the money to cover it without having to wait on a payday or, you know, digging into any money that you had for other things. I'm sorry. Moving on. The era of new beginnings. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. That's happening all over the world. Look around, look around. This is a new era, new day, new time, new world. 2022 is going to be something beautiful. The beginning of something beautiful. It's just the beginning. But it's definitely a new era, new beginnings. Everywhere you look, if you're entitled to it, you receive it. Someone wants to snatch your cookies. That could be literally your cookies, maybe your child. Or I think when I wrote it, a friend of mine was talking about something else. So, whatever your imagination floats to. But someone wants to snatch your cookies. That's funny. Snatching is not necessary. That means there's force involved. Possibly. Moving on. It's all a stage play. Lights, camera, action. Yeah. Once you wake up and put those glasses on that you can't take off, you realize. Now, where's the phone at to check the camera? I heard it. Let me see. Something going on. Xavier, don't you go to the door, okay? If anything happens, I can't look at my camera right now, but if anything happens, you come and get me, all right? Can you come here for 1 second, please? It's kind of dark in here. Let's see if I can get a little bit more light. Next is... Uh-oh. Mr. Dolly, my Mary. Mr. Dolly, my... See, my phone is going off, but I don't see it. Where's that phone at? Super Cat? Dolly, my baby. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. This camera goes off one more time. Pineapples. Good fruit. Kind of missed the rest of my end right there, but that's pineapples. Great fruit for you to eat. Don't throw away the skin. Boil it, strain it, drink it. Very good for the body. We did a pineapple rind and skin recipe in the previous video. Feel free to look through it. Yeah, pineapples are great. Next is you were sent in to love them, and they chose to betray you. Wow. I've been through that, so I know that feeling. Just be advised, be aware. As long as you stay on your mission, all is well. You won't have any issues or concerns. Just continue to move in love. And they will realize and recognize one day. They always do. Next is government involvement. Okay. That could be a lot of things. Government involvement has something to do with something. Not quite sure what. Government involvement in some way. Who knows? Next is just get up and do it. Yeah. Don't let things get in your way of the ifs or the shoulda, woulda, couldas or the possibilities of things. Just get up and do it. Don't worry about that. Shh, 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 baby. Next is, I might have more than one card of his, or maybe I have a couple of his songs in here. But Biggie. Biggie. I'll put that in names. That's songs. Is that the first name we got? I guess so. So we'll put in the names. Next is, ooh, New York style pizza. That's my favorite. I don't want any pizza. Not today. But somebody does, or just did, or would like to. Who is it? Papa John's? No. I'm not sure. One of those places has a new New York style pizza. Really, really thin. Perfect cheese. It's not as thin and crispy as a traditional New York pizza, but it's close. But I'm good on the pizza for now. Next is you are the original. All right now. Come on, somebody. Black sheeps, underdogs, people that they counted out, taking advantage of, stealing from, using, all kind of stuff. But you're the originals, and people will see. So once you start to see how fake people truly are, you're going to be running to the people that are genuine. Just for peace of mind. You get tired of hearing lie after lie after lie after lie after issue after issue after problem after problem. Eventually you're like, I gotta go. Moving on. Oh, shucks. You are a star. Yes, you are, baby. Starting to make it. If you aren't already, you're on your way. Don't doubt yourself. Keep pushing forward in your daily endeavors, your mantras, your positive affirmations, your health and wealth, your exercise routine, your loving on your family, your teaching and guiding your children, your honoring and praising and taking care of your elders. Keep doing it. You're a star out here in these streets. Yeah, that's an honorable re-mention. Next is, look at that. Co-create with the divine. You're a star. God's right there. Just ask for his assistance. He'll step right in. Yeah. Co-create with the divine. Best creations alive. Cannot be broken. Cannot be torn down. Cannot be altered. What does it say? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Doesn't say that the weapon won't form. Just know that it won't prosper. Next is performance. Now look at that. You're the original. Just go do it. Co-create with the divine. What are you afraid of? Is it me? Am I supposed to be putting out my song? I'm working on it. I gotta get my voice in order. And again, I'm not a heavy singer, so don't think you're gonna hear no pipes from me. But passion songs about my journey. I'm working on them. I did a few spoken word recordings the other day that actually brought me to tears. So it's in there. You just have to have the right vocal range to be able to do all that. And I've been doing a lot of talking and crying and all kind of stuff lately. So, you know, once that heals, we'll get to it. Connect to nature. Always important. Went out today. Got me some fresh old prana. Beautiful weather. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's not warm as I would prefer, but it's definitely not too cold to tolerate. You know, but look at the birds and the animals and everything. Grass, the waterways, the trees. Just connect. 5 minutes a day. That's all it takes. Next is September. Okay, so that could be an anniversary for you. Something coming up. You're taking a trip. Birthday. Celebration. Graduation. Could be anything. September. Could be a blessing coming in September. Who knows? September has something to do with something, my love. Next is you are walking in your dreams now. It only gets better. Wow. We don't see it because we're in the process, right? But that's why I stress so much for everyone to enjoy the very moment that you're in right now. Right now, right this second as you're watching. Enjoy this very moment. Don't keep looking to the future or back to the past because you'll miss the beauty of your creation, you know? Pregnant with ideas and birthing them left and right is a beautiful, beautiful, hard, sometimes strenuous and long, but beautiful process. Yeah, you're walking in your dreams right now, and it only gets better from here. Next is Trenches. Monica and Little Baby. What is that one? I'm watching in plain view. See? Caught up, entangled in the web of the world. I wish I could save you. Something like that. Yeah, that's a good song. I like it. Next is, ooh, somebody getting a new pet. You just got a new pet. You want a new pet. I know I want a cat and a dog and a bird and some koi fish and a rock garden. I want it all, and I'm going to get it. But somebody either has a new pet or wants a new pet or has something to do with the new pet, baby. Congratulations if you did. New pets are always great energy. Love them. Next is, ooh, Denzel. That's crazy. I was just watching one of my teachers, and she was referencing us to a video, which is, you know, if you don't know, it can be very strange to you, information that is outlandish and seems far-fetched. But there's a non-melanated male that has a YouTube channel, Conscious X, and he was talking about Denzel being a multitude of people. I'm not going to get into it here, it's too deep. But feel free to look it up. Strange that he came out here and with her and with the guy. So Denzel's up to something. Oh, Denzel. Moving on. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Absolutely. Look deeply. Keep good eye contact. Always try to see if the person that you're with or around doesn't want to keep eye contact with you. There's usually a reason for that, you know? But once you get in there, you see the soul. You know, good, bad, or indifferent. Next is, Beyonce, Drunk in Love.